Also at the Olympic Stadium this morning, and he has a very, very special guest with him. Here's a little clue.
Maybe they'd have been around a few more years, and maybe we'd have all shed a few less tears. We could have had it all. We could have seen October ball. We could have hung a banner on the right field wall. Maybe we'd have seen no Samoa stand tall if '94 summer turned to fall. We could have had it all. We could have seen October ball. We could have hung a banner on the right field wall. Maybe we'd have seen
For the Expos, it's mourning the loss, I guess, of the team.
Mourning the loss.
And
of the
there
team.
he is with Weir this morning. Wilder.
Hey, just like that, you play the video and he shows up. Annakin Slayd with us in front of the Big O. Thanks for being here, man, on this snowy morning.
Oh, it's amazing. This is no sleep weekend for me. I'm on adrenaline right now. This is great.
And you got the tan and everything. You look pretty good.
Yeah. I was in LA, so this is a little bit opposite of LA, but at least I got a tan out of it. So
this weather is like absolutely nuts right now, and we were worried that maybe the snow would have the game canceled and whatnot, but they're saying it's gonna be okay. The heated roof and everything would be. We'll get rid of the snow hopefully. But this is typical Big O, the curse of the Big O, right?
Yeah. I got out of the house this morning, and the first thing I said was like, "Oh God, the rain, the snow." They said it was gonna rain, so. But I think we should be okay.
You've probably been anticipating this for quite some time. A huge Expos fan. Your two videos amassing hundreds of thousands of views. And I wanted to ask you one thing, because I've seen both of them. Obviously, there's a tribute to Gary Carter, one of the videos, the kid, and. In the video, you actually, in the song anyway, you kind of allude to this picture that was taken with you when Gary Carter and he said, you know what, I actually have that framed picture too. Do you want to tell that story?
Well, when I was a kid, I went to his last game as an Expo, and he hit that famous double over the head of Andre Dawson. And before the game, the night before, I had made this big sign because I was such a huge fan, and I really just wanted him to see it, And then, but right before the game, I went down to the dugout and I showed it to him, and he came and he gave me a thumbs up and he liked the sign, and I said, "Gary, can you sign it? Can you sign it?" And he came and he signed it. And then it happened to be that I was just standing there right behind him when the national anthem started. So he took his hat off, put his hat on his heart, and all the press lined up right in front, and we're just snapping pictures with my sign in back. Next morning, it's on the cover of newspapers, of the Gazette, and all these things. And years later, I saw him at the rally for the new stadium, that they were trying to get the new stadium built. And I saw him, and I said, I was in that picture. And he said, "That's amazing. I have that newspaper cover in my office framed."
That is so cool.
As a kid, you're like, "Oh my God, I'm in Gary Carter's office." That's me.
Okay, look, a lot more to come with Annakin Slayd. You're gonna stick around with us for a few more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so later in the show, we're going to be talking with him a little bit what's coming up in his future, and more about the Expos, obviously. Baseball talk around the city, guys. Send it back to the studio for now.
Oh, I love that. That's such a nice memory.
Oh, great memory, and there will be tributes for Gary Carter, of course, throughout the weekend, because what a player, what a man.
What a legacy.
And you know what? After the break, I'm going to be talking with Stephen Brunt. He's a famous sports commentator. Let me tell you.
So he's famous.